Have you ever struggled with the hassle of paying your property tax in Medina County? Seriously, what if I told you there's a way to do it seamlessly, right from your couch, with just a few clicks? You don't have to wait in any long lines, and you completely avoid the anxiety of just hoping your check clears in the mail on time.
Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are going to completely demystify Medina County's digital tax payment portals. Whether you're a first-time homeowner who's feeling a little overwhelmed by the paperwork, or a seasoned real estate investor looking to streamline your accounting, understanding these online systems is going to save you so much time and frustration. We're going to break the whole thing down today, step by step.
Okay, let's dive into our roadmap. We'll quickly cover property tax basics, gathering your info, a little thing called the Two Medinas, our step-by-step payment guide, fees and penalties, and finally some handy tips and FAQs.
Section 1. Property Tax Basics.
Before we start clicking around online, it's pretty important to remember what we're actually doing here. These physical tax orders, like the Medina County Emergency Services District Tax Rate Order for 2025, dictate the funding for absolutely critical local services. We're talking emergency fire and medical responses. So your digital payment translates directly into these real-world operations, keeping the community running.
So, why ditch the paper check? Well, for starters, the ultimate convenience. You can literally pay your property tax in your pajamas at 11 p.m. Plus, you get incredibly fast processing, which means you instantly get a digital receipt. And crucially, it heavily reduces the chance of manual errors. The system automatically calculates your exact total, so you won't accidentally underpay by like 5 cents and trigger a massive headache-inducing late notice.
Section 2. Gather your info.
There is really nothing more frustrating than starting an online checkout, getting a session timeout warning, and then frantically digging through a filing cabinet. So let's set you up for absolute success. Before you click a single thing, get these specific details ready. First, grab your physical property tax bill stub, if you got one in the mail. Next, make sure you have the exact registered owner name or the exact property address. Third, and this is super important, locate your specific parcel or property ID number. And finally, have your chosen payment method good to go, whether that's your bank routing numbers for an e-check or a debit or credit card. Having all this ready just ensures a completely smooth, uninterrupted transaction.
Section 3. The Two Medinas.
Okay, this is a critical fork in the road for our explainer today, and it's a trap first-time payers fall into all the time if they aren't paying close attention. Believe it or not, Medina County exists in two very different states, and they have completely separate, totally unrelated tax systems. You've got to make sure you're heading to the correct portal. In Medina County, Ohio, property taxes are managed by Treasurer John Burke at medinacountytreasurer.com. But if you're in Medina County, Texas, your account lookup is initially managed by the Medina Central Appraisal District over at esearch.medinacad.org. So make absolutely sure you're on the right state's website before typing in any personal info.
Section 4. Step-by-step payment.
We're going to guide you through exactly how to do this for both places, starting with the Texas user journey. Step 1, you'll just search the Medina Central Appraisal District database using your name, property address, or ID. Step 2 is a brilliant feature, especially for real estate investors. You can actually select multiple accounts and consolidate properties into one batch if you need to. And Step 3, once you've found everything, just click that bright green Pay Taxes button. This drops your selected accounts right into a digital card and seamlessly hands you off to a secure third-party payment gateway like ACI Payments or GovPay to finish the checkout. Super easy.
Now, for those of you in Ohio, your journey is just a bit different. Step 1. Visit medinacountytreasurer.com, and hey, make sure you're on the treasurer's website, not the auditor's website. Look over to the left column and hit the button that says Search and Pay Taxes. Step 2. Search the database by your name, address, or parcel number to pull up your specific record. Finally, Step 3. Just review your detailed digital statement, which breaks down your gross real estate calculations, and click the link to launch the secure electronic payment gateway. Seriously, it's incredibly straightforward once you know exactly where to click. Section 5. Fees and penalties.
Now, while these portals are a fantastic public service, the actual payment processing is handled by secure, third-party financial institutions, and you guessed it, they charge convenience fees. Let's break those down, using Medina County, Ohio as our baseline. Paying by e-check, that's a flat $1.50 fee. Using a debit card, that'll run you 1.99% of the total amount, and if you use a credit card or PayPal, it jumps to 2.5%. I want to make this unequivocally clear, though. Neither county government keeps a single cent of those surcharges. Those fees go straight to the bank vendors processing your transaction.
But here's the real kicker, the penalties.
In Medina County, Ohio, payments absolutely must be completed or postmarked by the official due date, which is usually in February for the first half and July or August for the second half. If you miss that deadline, bam, you're immediately hit with an automatic 5% late penalty. Think about it. That can instantly add hundreds of dollars to your bill just for being one single day late.
And no joke, it gets worse. Let's say a February 27th deadline passes, you get that 5% penalty. But if you still haven't paid by the end of the brief secondary grace period around March 9th, that penalty aggressively doubles to a massive 10%. The exact same logic applies to late summer deadlines. This creates a ton of urgency. But the beauty of the online portal is that as long as your transaction is timestamped before midnight on the actual due date, you avoid these staggering penalties entirely.
Section 6. Tips and FAQs.
Let's say you just get cold feet about using an internet portal. Hey, that is perfectly okay. You've got alternative options. In Ohio, you can use these super convenient 24-hour drive-up drop boxes located in Medina, Brunswick, Lodi, and Wadsworth. You can also pay toll-free by phone at 1-888-607-8389 using a card or e-check. Or just walk right into the treasurer's office at 144 North Broadway Street during normal business hours. The digital route is definitely the most convenient, but it is absolutely not the only way.
Now for those paying online, here is a highly practical action step. Right before you finalize that payment, just quickly verify your internet connection is stable. The last thing you want is your Wi-Fi dropping right in the middle of processing. And the very second that confirmation screen loads, immediately print a physical copy or save a PDF of your digital receipt. Keep that paper trail for your records so you can unequivocally prove exactly when your payment went through. And to dodge those late penalties we talked about entirely, here's one of the best life hacks for property owners. Set a recurring calendar reminder on your phone right now. Just pop one in for early February and another for early August. Getting a simple digital ping a couple of weeks before the deadline gives you plenty of time to log in, pay the bill, and totally avoid those 5 and 10% hits. It takes, 2 minutes to set up? And it could literally save you hundreds of dollars in the future. Before we go, I do need to share a quick disclaimer. The information in this explainer is based on current county resources as of our creation date. But you know how it goes. Local government procedures, bank fees, and exact due dates can and do change over time. So always be sure to double-check the current dates, rates, and requirements directly with your specific local county treasurer or tax assessor's office. So are you ready to streamline your next property tax payment? By mastering these digital tools, you aren't just paying a bill, you're actively participating in funding your community's vital services in the most efficient way possible. As local governments keep modernizing, it kind of makes you wonder, what other civic processes could we streamline next? Thank you so much for joining me to master Medina County's tax portals. Now, get online, get it paid, and go enjoy the rest of your day.